Is Kim Kardashian moving on with Drake after her divorce from Kanye West? The announcement of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's divorce didn't come as much of a surprise to anybody. In fact, fans were already expecting it, having witnessed a few of the events that led up to the divorce of the high-profiling Hollywood couple. Now that Kim and Kanye are in the process of divorce and custody agreements for the 4 children they share, rumor has it that the Canadian rapper is already in her DMs, but those are just rumors without any solid confirmation. For those of you who follow the events of the hip-hop scene, you probably already know why it would be such a bad idea to see Kim Kardashian moving on with Drake, and for those of you who don't understand, let's take a trip down memory lane. Before we continue, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the hottest celebrity updates coming out of Hollywood. When Drake first made it big on the rap scene as a youngin', he stated Kanye West was one of his inspirations. In his own words during an interview with MTV, Drake said Kanye West shaped a lot of what I do. I would go as far as to say he is the most influential person as far as a musician that I've ever had. That's not all. Drake also said about Kanye, "We always took the time to listen to Kanye's music and appreciate it beyond. We searched the samples and we found out where his inspiration came from because he has one of the best ears in music, period." Clearly, there was a lot of respect from the new rapper towards his inspiration, Kanye West. In December of 2008, Drake hired Brian Cortez as his manager. Brian's business partner at the time was G. Robertson, who was managing Kanye. This is how the two rappers first got linked up and later met for the first time in early 2009 in Hawaii. Respects were paid from one rapper to another, and the two rappers got along well enough to release 2 tracks together. One titled Forever, which also featured Lil Wayne and Eminem, and another which was a remix of Jamie Foxx's Digital Girl. Kanye even co-wrote and co-produced one of Drake's biggest songs called Find Your Love, which was left over from Kanye's 4th studio album, 808 Heartbreak. Shortly after the track Find Your Love was released, Drake and Kanye's friendship began to fall apart. We don't know the exact details leading to their beef, but the first signs of strain came in 2010. In the summer of 2010, someone leaked a recording of what would later become Kanye's single, All of the Lights, and in the leaked recording, Drake was featured at the beginning of the song. However, when the full song was later released in November of that year, Drake's verse was missing. A few months after, Drake was spotted at a club with Kanye's ex, Amber Rose. Later in an interview, when asked about the album he was releasing with Lil Wayne, Drake said, "I heard some other guys are coming out with an album together. I don't know where they got that idea." This was of course a diss to Kanye and Jay-Z's joint album, Watch the Throne, that came out in August of 2011. Rumors of a beef between the two rappers had already been flying around for a while, and both rappers were throwing subtle shade at each other. But it wasn't until Drake's interview with The Source that the beef became official. Drake told The Source, "My goal is to surpass everything he has accomplished. I don't want to be as good as Kanye. I want to be better." In one of the songs he released at the time, Drake also expressed that he felt the crown was for the taking, and he was coming for it. The drama between Drake and Kanye soon expanded to include other celebrities. Drake began throwing shade at rappers close to Kanye, one of which was Pusha T. For a moment, the diss tracks began flying between Pusha T and Drake. Pusha accused Drake of using ghostwriters in his track Infrared. Drake responded to Pusha's accusations by stating that he wrote verses for Pusha's manager, Kanye, in his track Duppy Freestyle. A little while later, Chicago rapper and activist Rhymefest joined the ongoing feud. Days after Duppy Freestyle was released, Rhymefest tweeted at Drake asking him to donate some money to Donda's House, which is a charity managed by both Rhymefest and Kanye and named after Kanye's mother, Donda West. He claimed that he had asked Kanye to put some money in the charity, but Kanye responded without care for the Chicago youths. This was an obvious diss at Kanye, and at that point, Kim Kardashian jumped into the drama to defend her husband. She clapped back at Rhymefest, saying he was salty because he got kicked out of the studio in Hawaii wearing fake Yeezy. She also accused him of over-leveraging Kanye's name and telling lies against her husband. At about the same time, Pusha T dropped another track called The Story of Adidon and exposed Drake for having a secret son with a former video model. Drake was not amused, and Kanye was later accused of leaking the information about Drake's son to Pusha T. Finally, in December of 2018, Kanye publicly called Drake out on Twitter, asking him to apologize for dissing him in the track No Stylist. A few hours later, he posted tweets claiming Drake had called him and threatened his family. Drake's response was simply to laugh off Kanye's rant, and the feud seemed to have died down. Till now. On Kim's side, marriage with Kanye seemed like it was going well for a couple of years. At the end of 2019, fans could already detect a strain in the famous couple's marriage. Sometime in 2020, Kanye took to Twitter, ranting about his personal life and dragging Kim and her family through the mud in the process. He accused the family of trying to lock him up and even called Kris Jenner, his mother-in-law, Kris Jong-un, in reference to North Korea's strict ruler. Kanye's rant caused a lot of talk about the family, and Kim later took to her Instagram to clear things up. She explained that Kanye had mental health issues and was struggling with bipolar disorder. She further spoke about standing by her husband and helping him through his difficult situation. Fans could tell that the marriage was on the rocks, and at about that time, secret inside sources leaked information to media personalities that Kim and Kanye had been living separately for a while before Kanye's infamous rant. The world was still reeling from Kanye's rant when he made waves again, this time during a presidential campaign. Kanye, who ran for president, held a presidential campaign where he shared some very private stories. He acknowledged to his supporters that he and Kim had thought of aborting their first daughter, Northwest. During the campaign, he also cried after admitting that he had wanted to abort his daughter. He publicly thanked Kim for saying that even if she wanted to divorce him at that moment, at least she protected North and brought her into the world. Kim did not take this as a compliment. Sources claim that she was furious with Kanye for publicly sharing such private details. Inside sources also revealed that Kim suffered panic attacks trying to manage Kanye's mental illness, her children, her business, and her schooling. On the 19th of February 2021, Kim Kardashian finally filed for divorce from Kanye West on the grounds of irreconcilable differences. Kanye's stunt at his presidential run seemed to be the straw that broke the camel's back. Now that you are all caught up on the matter on both sides, it would make sense to you that rumors are saying that dating Kim is Drake's final clapback at Kanye West. Back in 2014, when Kim and Kanye were set to get married, Drake didn't feel like Kanye was the man for Kim and believed she would regret her decision to marry him. Fans believe that for Drake and Kim, getting together would be an act of malice rather than love. The biggest fuel for this rumor is a line in Drake's latest single, Wants, and the line goes, "Yee, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us." Fans believe that these few lines are Drake insinuating that he and Kim Kardashian have already had an affair. According to an inside source who spoke with Heat magazine, Drake has already set his sights on Kim. The source claimed that Drake had seriously set his eyes on the reality star. According to the insider, Drake was surprised it took Kim so long to realize that Kanye wasn't right for her and began messaging her the moment it became clear that her divorce was inevitable. The insider also stated that Drake was ready to see Kim whenever she said the word, and that the Canadian rapper was confident that she would accept his advances soon. So, is Kim Kardashian moving on with Drake? Well, I guess we'll find out. That brings us to the end of today's video. Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Also, make sure to share, like, and subscribe for more amazing content. Until next time.